That's the whole intention. Come in here and argue and then state, I don't want to go back and forth. I mean, we know most people say definition of insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. It's insane.
Why take the bait? Stop it, because it ain't set up for argument. The whole point is to show people that y'all are full of crap. Y'all put things up on here. Y'all spend taxpayer money. Y'all do all this wasteful spending, but point the finger at the lone wolf, the one that's still standing, right? The one that's still standing. Y'all point the finger at me when it's you guys that's really running them up. You four. Trustee House, Trustee Belcher, Trustee Norwood, and Trustee Tammy Brown, who don't read nothing. She listens to what y'all tell her to do and come and vote accordingly.
This is ridiculous. Well, hey, he's the accountant, right? I'd really like to know, can somebody tell me? Oh, it's quiet now. In the words of Tiffany Hanyard, it's quiet now. I can wait.
Hey, Trustee, why are you so concerned about my security detail that you guys got me happen to have because all y'all mess that y'all created? Let's be crystal clear about that. So stop with the drama.
New year, but the same mayor. We're going to be talking about the village board meeting that happened yesterday. And I must tell you, I'm not feeling well right now, but fighting a little bit of a cold. But I had to make a video to talk about this meeting that I saw last night. In one word, it was messy. Just messy. The way this group of people, trustees and the mayor and the other administration officials, are just not on the same page. It was a disaster. It shows the level of dysfunction that is here, and it starts from the top. It starts with the mayor, Tiffany Hanyard. The live stream that was on last night was incredible. It was about 800 people that I've saw, probably went up to 900, which is interesting because I think the population of the village is about 20,000. So 900 people was watching this live stream yesterday, and they were from all over the country. In fact, it's international. I saw someone talking about this story that was from Jamaica. So this is something that's across the country trying to understand how crazy this situation is. So we're gonna talk about that, talk about some of the highlights from the meeting. It was 3 hours. I will tell you guys right now, it is straight out of a reality TV show. When you watch this meeting, it's like, you can't believe it's real.
Come on, stop. It's kiddie stuff. It's like, I'm over it. Like, stop. Let's move forward.
This is a meeting that's supposed to help take care of budgetary concerns and tax levies and operations that's supposed to help the village and take care of the residents. Everyone is just so petty and disrespectful, contentious. This is not a healthy environment for anybody. And like I said before, it starts from the top. So this village board meeting primarily focusing on budgetary concerns, tax levies, and other operations of the village. The meeting did open up with a commitment to spreading love and positivity, overshadowing any negativity out there.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Because a lot of negativity is coming in the mayor's way. And the mayor had a lot to say about the negativity that's coming her way from many content creators, many news officials, obviously some of the trustees, and some of the people who live in this town. She acknowledges the negativity, but she emphasizes all the positive work that she's doing.
But at the same time, now it's time to clear up the mess, because people think that y'all gonna get away with all the defamation of character and all the negativity stuff. You've seen me do none of that to any of them. None of it. Because I don't play like that. I'm busy. I'm too busy working. I'm too busy going to knock on doors and get money and bring back to my community.
Henyard acknowledges the presence of negativity and criticism, but emphasizes the positive work that's being done in the village. She showed videos, she highlighted all these initiatives and all the progress she's been making. I'm talking about what happened in the police and the fire department and hosting many community events. She is pushing the narrative that everything is just fine. And these other trustees, these detractors, are giving her a hard time from doing the job as mayor. But by the way, she's doing a great job, according to her. She discusses various community engagement activities and services provided to the residents. A lot of positivity, but she spent most of the time talking about the negative stuff. She says she gets attacked because she cannot and will not be controlled by people that thought that she was too young or naive and thought they can walk all over her. Okay, I don't think that's a problem, but okay. In this narrative, she is trying to position herself as the resilient figure dedicated to the betterment of her community, despite all of the challenges and negative perceptions. Especially content creators who are Black, apparently are after her too.
It's a shame that it's Black on Black crime. I'm already got a lot of racial stuff that come my way, but it's a shame when I got to fight my own people. It's like, dang, every night.
Throughout this meeting, there were moments of contention, moments that could just be on a reality TV show, especially between the mayor and the trustees, focusing on issues like fiscal responsibility, transparency, and the impact of budget cuts on village services and resident welfare. So the sad part about this, the sniping back and forth, is only hurting the people who live in this village. And why so many people have so many issues with Tiffany Hanyard. We could do a little bit of a recap of some of the things, but there's accusations of illegal salary increases. Hanyard has been accused of illegally increasing her salary, violating the principle of equal protection of the law, as salaries of elected officials must be identity blind and not change based on the person holding the job. It's also, Henyard's administration has been criticized for controversial appointments and firings, hiring her friends, giving them exorbitant amounts of money in salary, hiring sex offenders to work. It's a lot of problems. And obviously, spending money, going to Vegas, spending $150,000 on a Chevy Tahoe, mismanaging the town's funds. The meeting also delves into more contentious topics like the village financials and proposed budget. There's debate over budget cuts with specific line items being scrutinized, reflecting a significant reduction in funds allocated to essential services like public safety and maintenance. The mayor passionately defends her position against these cuts, emphasizing the importance of maintaining services, and she questions the morale behind the proposed reduction, probably because the town is in debt by millions of dollars. Accusations pointing to you, mayor, of recklessly spending the village funds. Maybe that's the reason why there need to be cuts. The discussions also touched on the property tax levies, which motions to maintain or increase taxes. The mayor vetoed a proposal, citing procedural issues and the need for greater transparency and community involvement in decision-making, which is kind of hilarious. And then, as usual, the trustees and the mayor engage in heated exchanges over these things.
Y'all too busy doing a smear campaign. And all you gotta do is call if y'all wanted any type of information, any. But no one calls my phone. We get to a board meeting and we sit here for hours going back and forth over, you said this, we doing this was going on.
This current group that is constructed of mayor and her team, obviously the trustees who don't agree with her, this isn't working. This group needs to break apart somehow. Some people need to move. And I think a lot of us know who should be moved first. But the way this is currently constructed does not help the people of Dalton. And the reason why it's so dysfunctional, well, everything points to the leadership, points to the person at the top, the CEO, the boss, the mayor. This is her fault. We don't know all the personal issues because obviously this is a very small town. They may know each other. There are probably more things unsaid that we don't know, but this does not work. This is not working. Some people need to leave for more qualified individuals to come in and clean this stuff up. There'll never be trust. There will never be understanding. I think the mayor will always have issues with these trustees, the ones who probably voted or supported recalling her. She will never see them as people that can help. And she's going to do everything in her power to make things as messy and as unproductive as possible, to label them as bad guys because they label her as bad guys. So this is a toxic circle and something needs to give. Something needs to change. But what do you guys think about this meeting? I'll put the link in the description below. It was messy as hell. This cannot sustain long term. And I just saw everyone that was in that meeting, how exhausted, frustrated. This is not something that helps the people of Dalton. It just seems like a really big mess. But tell me some of your highlights. What did you learn? Did you learn anything new? It looks like Tiffany is just back to her behavior. The way she speaks to people, the way she does things will not change regardless of the fact that we're in a new year of 2024. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, share with your friends. And I appreciate you guys dealing with my cold. I know I may have sounded a little weirder than usual, but appreciate you guys for sticking it out, watching the video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video.